Hey guys, Leroy Kenton here. You're watching FTD News. This is where we grab some news and spit it back to you in a hopefully more entertaining way. Yeah, hopefully. Either way, let's jump into this one. We got some celebrity news to start off with. First up, we got to talk about my girl Adele. Like, hello to that backside. Adele has been setting social media on fire recently because she was spotted at one of her friends' weddings. And she was letting it loose. She was twerking it up. She was accompanied by her boyfriend, Rich Paul, who's literally, his name says it all. He's a sports agent to some top sports players like LeBron James and Anthony Davis of the NBA, just to name a few people. So yeah, he's rich in more ways than one. But anyways, let's get back to Adele. Check out this backless black dress with those poof sleeves. Yeah, guys, and we know that she can sing. She's released tune after tune that has just left us wanting more. But now knowing that she can twerk too, I mean, you know, I gotta admit, I got a little thing for Adele. I'm not gonna lie, guys. And let me know down below in the comments section, which of you think Adele is hot AF? Let me know. I want to hear what you guys think about her. It can't be just me. And you know, with all the heartbreak that she's experienced in her life, it's really good to just see her letting loose, having some fun, twerking it up, and just happy in her new relationship. Next up, real quick, I want to talk about the Emmys. The 73rd Primetime Emmy Awards went down this past weekend, and the Netflix show, The Queen's Gambit, cleaned up. Like literally, they won 11 Emmys out of 18 total nominations. And honestly, big respects to the cast and crew. I think they really deserve it. This show, if you guys haven't seen already, I do highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite shows that Netflix has produced. It was really, really well done. Too bad it's a limited series though, so we can't expect a season 2. But that's not the only thing about the Emmys that's trending, because there's this hashtag that's trending on Twitter, Emmys so white. Now, why is this trending? Well, a lot of actors and fans and activists were criticizing the Emmys for going backwards, as they say, because there were several non-white actors who were expecting to win awards for their leading or supporting roles. But you see, white actors won all 12 lead and supporting categories across the drama category, comedy, and limited series categories at the Emmys. So therefore, we see Emmys so white. And I do have to say that this was honestly a big fail for the Emmys, especially with the climate of things now, you know, the whole movement, Black Lives Matter, and, you know, people fighting for rights of the indigenous people, Asians wanting more representation in the media. But honestly, I think this is just a big reflection of the climate of the culture right now, because, you know, let's face it, a lot of preferential treatment does go to white people in the media and just in society in general. Now, we have come a long way, especially in the media, but at the same time though, there's still some biases that are there, and I don't think it's always intentional. I think it's just the fabric of the society right now, and we just have to wait for the older generation, sad to say, die off, and the new generation coming up. They're fighting a lot more for representation, equal representation, not just for various different races and people of different cultural backgrounds, but also different genders and gender identities as well. So we just gotta kind of wait and see, but I think we are getting there, guys. But I'm curious to know your thoughts about this. Do you think that the Emmys did this intentionally, or is it just, like I mentioned, just an effect of the climate of our culture right now? And finally, the news I want to end off on is some Canadian election news. Now, Canadians, you know, we're known to be nice and polite, but man, the savagery that has been going on, especially around this election, you would think that we're living in America, but this is Canada. Now, there's this photo of the current Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, that popped up where he's doing blackface, and this happened at the 2001 Arabian Nights party. So, you know, this was long time ago, 20 years ago. And this is a type of savagery that I'm talking about. These Canadian politicians are going at each other's throats. This photo is not new. It popped up years ago, but some people are still shocked and wondering, how did Justin Trudeau get this in his mind to think that this was okay? Other people have forgiven him and said, oh, you know, he was just young and stupid, but you know, he's grown. This is 20 years ago and no big deal anymore. And you know, this obviously was intentionally released right now because if you're watching this, the day that this video is posted is going to be election day in Canada. So Justin Trudeau right now, he's actually leading the pack. He's the most popular candidate right now for being prime minister. Well, he would be re-elected as prime minister. And he's followed closely by the Conservative Party leader, Aaron O'Toole, and Jagmeet Singh, who's the leader of the NDP. He is really picking up some steam. But I honestly have a theory that it was one of these two guys that released this photo of Justin Trudeau just to toss it in the media, because the amount of stuff that they've been saying to each other in public debates and everything, just slandering each other. Yeah, Canadians, you know, we're nice, but it just goes to show that we're not that nice. Either way, guys, that's a note I'm going to end off on this episode. Thanks for joining me here on FTD News. Stay tuned every single day, Monday to Friday, for new episodes where we collect the news, spit it back to you, hopefully in a more entertaining way. I'll catch you guys in the next one.